Hey, what's up guys? Jerry here with the underscore movement, and today I'm going to be talking about what it takes to climb the ladder in Hero League and Heroes of the Storm. So for Hero League, it's a very touching topic. A lot of people have their different opinions and all that. But essentially, I'm going to break it down to three things. Three important things that any person, any individual who wishes to climb ladder, that they have to take into account. It's going to be very broad, kind of, but three distinct things that you should take into account if you're looking to climb ladder. 1. Hero flexibility. So what do I mean when I say hero flexibility? Essentially, you have to be able to comfortably play and play well at least one hero in each category in order to climb ranked in Heroes of the Storm. So what are the categories? Your categories are Warrior, Assassin, Support, and Specialist. And there are more in-depth categories that I can cover in a later vid, but these are just the 4 broad categories obviously provided by Blizzard. Why do I need to be good at one hero in each category? I kind of just spam Nova all the time. Well, essentially, Nova's going to get picked. When you enter the draft, at least 10 other people are going to pick that hero. Or they could have the same hero that you like as well. They could pick the same hero that you like. You want to be flexible. And I'm going to go back to the point that I previously stated, that it's what can you do for your team to get the win. That's essentially what it means. That's what Hero League is. So you got to be able to work with your team, pick around your team, counterpick the other team for their picks, and just focus on the draft. That's the first thing. People always bypass the fact that draft is not important. You just want to pick the hero. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I can squeeze it out there. But might as well set yourself up for success if you're playing to win. 2. Positioning. Positioning. I can't stress it enough how important positioning is when it comes to climbing ladder in Heroes of the Storm. What is positioning? Essentially, where you are at that given time. Are you setting yourself up for success? Exactly. Are you there when your team is fighting? Are you fighting when you're not supposed to fight? There's many different ways to position yourself, and it's on-the-spot reaction. I'll touch up how to position yourself in certain moments that you'll probably run into frequently in Hero Ladder, but as of now, I'm just going to stress very broadly on what positioning is. For each category in Hero, if you're a Warrior, if you're a Support, if you're an Assassin, if you're a Specialist, there's plenty of different ways to position yourself. You just got to know what your hero does. So if I'm playing like a mage caster, for instance, Jaina or Kael'thas, I don't want to be tunnel visioning into the enemy team trying to cast and land my ability in one of their enemies. You need to poke. If I'm playing a warrior, I don't want to dive in, I'm initiating, and run away from your support and all your DPS, putting your teammates in a bad position just to follow you up. As a support, you don't want to be in front of enemy lines with your tank, because that just leaves you open-ended to just get blown up. As a specialist, although many specialists function differently, standard positioning is just to stay with your support. Stay with your support unless you're trying to guarantee a kill or just ganking. Just stay with your team. Okay, essentially that's what positioning is, and I'll touch on that very more in depth in a later video, but I can't stress enough how positioning is important if you're looking to climb ladder in Heroes of the Storm. 3. Attitude. Attitude is probably one of the most overlooked type of aspects in a person's gameplay, in a person's overall win potential. Attitude is really important when it comes, if you want to win in Heroes of the Storm. You will run into a tremendous amount of games if you're looking to climb ladder, especially through the ranks, of just games where it looks like it's a dead end. It looks like the game's already in the hole, you just want to give up, your other team's scolding your teammate, whatever it is, it just looks like it's way out of hand and you know that you're going to lose. You got to put your self-interest aside and have a positive attitude and bring your team together. It's different from, let's say if you're playing basketball, because you can actually engage with a person face to face. You can see them. You can lead. You can tell them like, hey, it's alright, blah, 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 in person, and you can see your body language. But online, you gotta lead by example. I mean, you can try to calm someone down by typing, but that's just wasting time. When you're in the game, middle of the game, when things are going, you gotta start thinking what's ahead. So you gotta lead by example. Like, use the ping function. A lot of people don't know how to use the ping function, but that's so important. Because some people, you're going to play with someone who doesn't even speak English or whatever language you speak when you're playing the game. So using the ping function is like universal language, and everyone should get used to that. And learn how to use it correctly. You don't use a caution ping if you're trying to retreat. If you get used to that, you'll see some improvements in your game, definitely. And the reason why I say attitude is because too many people, like, they scold. Like, why are you scolding your teammate? He's on your side. Although you guys are complete strangers when you walk into the game, your ultimate goal is not to, like, oh, I'm going to do better than my teammate, or I'm going to get the most kills because I'm an assassin, and they can't scold me if I have the most damage, but we're losing by 4 levels because I attack everything at once. No. Like, I'm not trying to rant, but what can you do for your team to get the W? That's all it is. It's really not rocket science. If you got to back because, you see a kill, you just want to finish that kill, but you know that the enemy team is backing him up right there, they're running from the spawn, and they're going to, heal him up. You got to back, dude. Like, I don't care how much damage you do, as long as you're in the right position. Like, there's a distinct difference to finishing kills because you're greedy, or to finishing kills because it's smart. And that is just, you learn that from experience. So it can come in time when you start to play games, but it's a hard thing to kind of adapt to. It took me a while to have the right attitude when I'm climbing these games, because you just have the right mindset. Like, I want to get rank 1. I want to get rank 1. And it's inevitable. You're going to run into these games where you just want to flip your computer, flip your table, scold your teammate. You got to put your self-interest aside, like I said, and just focus on the real goal, is to win. It dodges fights. It saves your teammates. Doesn't dodge mess-ups, though. 1. Hero capability. That's not hero capability. Hey guys, Jordan here. I'm J-Ree. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm recording. Alright, that's about it for today's video, guys. I'd like to thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all's support. I make a new video each day. I'm doing it for 365 days for this year. So if you liked what you saw today, I did make a video yesterday if you want to watch that on my channel as well. I also stream around 10 a.m. each day Eastern Standard Time. I usually tweet out before I go live, so you can follow my Twitter. It is at IamJRee_, which I'll post right there. And also this YouTube channel as well, if you can give it a follow. And also my Twitch channel as well. I'll post it up there as well. So please give me a follow if you liked what you saw. I usually play Heroes of the Storm. That's my main game. And I also play other games like Counter-Strike and that as well. So thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate your support. This is J-Ree signing out with the _movement. Peace.